Hello, Internet. Welcome back to another edition of Eric's Corner with the word of the not so wise. Today, I'm going to go over an election prediction and the sideshows we're seeing. My prediction is they're just going to come up with a new thing every 6 weeks or so, and so much of it just doesn't have to be based in reality. For 3 years now, Trump could have been indicted for January 6th for tax issues, business practice discrepancies, things of this nature. Um, why did they wait till they started losing? I mean, if you can be, I mean, I've seen the philosophy of if you can beat him so easily like you did last time, just let him run and just beat him. I don't even know why there are any Republicans running against Trump because they're just bickering for who's going to take second place. But there's going to be a new sideshow. I said in another video, Trump has 30 million followers on his official Facebook page. Trying something new for my set here. I don't know if it's really going over too well, but it's CBD weed stuff. Kind of helps my shoulder for a little bit. And then Biden has 11 and Obama has 11. So combined, that's only 22 million followers. But that's assuming no two of the same people follow the same two guys, which I guarantee you at least half of them do. So realistically, if only half the people follow him are following both of them, that's around 15 million followers. And I'm going to bet it's a lot higher than that. I'm betting it's around 12 or 13 million followers at absolute best. The constant indictments and it's just one thing after another. We've all seen people putting it together. It's like, well, as soon as something happened with Hunter Biden, Trump gets indicted again. It's over and over and over again. This January 6th fiasco. I mean, what, 3 years ago, right? It happened, and we're just as of 6 months ago, we got the rest of the footage, and it's just, goddamn, people, stop taking one thing. There's a fuckload of footage of what happened. If they're playing the same 4 minutes on a loop for years, you're being fooled, and yet you get tricked every time. I do not ever understand it. The triumphant return of COVID-19 and them constant and go get the vaccine, go get the vaccine. I saw a researcher of 700. I don't know what group they pulled this out of. If these were 700 younger people or just random. 700 of them, they had a major heart issue that showed up. I mean, what kind of makes sense to these pro athletes just dying suddenly, and we've seen that statistic in 50 years. It's only happened 1,300 times, and well, goddamn, it's happened 8 or 10,000 times in only a few months since that vaccine came out. And they took 300 I assume healthy adults that didn't have the vaccine, and only a couple of them showed these same symptoms, which is understandable because, genetic heart problems exist. Versus, he said almost all 700, which I wish he would have given a number, because to me, almost all 700 means 690 of them. But, that could mean, 400 to the people that are just won't believe any, the science that I was told to trust. And it just came out that whole 6-foot thing was bullshit. I mean, if you hate Trump, cool, I get it. But don't sit here and try and argue, well, he doesn't have dementia. Him being a high-ranking politician for 5 decades and is responsible for none of the catastrophe that we're in. Just say that you don't care that he has dementia. You just don't want Trump in. The economic crash, just stop blaming Trump and like he's the problem. Just say you want the planet and world to fail because you don't like Trump. You can't be wrong about him. The sexual assault allegations, just against Biden, just admit that you don't care. It was only when it was against a Republican and you used it to leverage against them or exploit the person that was sexually assaulted. I also predict Donald Trump might not survive this year. I'm not saying he's going to be assassinated. I worry that he will be, but I really feel like something's going to happen. He's going to have a major medical crisis. I hope not, but a guy can't take this much strain this long and have it not topple you physically. So Anyway, that's it for election sideshow. Let me know what you think. I yeah, I just don't know. I think the whole thing is just a goddamn clown show. Oh, you gotta just not give a shit about Biden's clear ties to Ukraine and Russia. Oh well, Trump has business dealings with Russia too. Yeah, because he's an international businessman. I mean, no big business in the country doesn't have foreign um, interests of people making their product or manufacturing overseas because tax dodge purposes and so forth. It's everywhere. So stop acting like this is unique to Trump and he's the problem. Just admit that you hate him and you will never believe anything good comes out of it, no matter how good the first 3 years of his presidency was. Everybody can clearly see how much better it was. And COVID-19 was there to crash the economy intentionally to get Trump out of office and cheat the election. It's just, again, if you can beat him so easily, just fucking beat him heads up and then just stay in power. I mean, congratulations. You got 4 more years of Obama, which is what you wanted with Hillary. Thank God that, I mean, whatever. She might as well have won because, him actually pointing us in the right direction is just no point just for 4 years or 3 of his 4 years anyway. So anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me. Have a good rest of your weekend.